I'm Dan Galusha and welcome to another edition of Shoot and Play. Today we're going to be talking about some pellets. Both of them are RWS and they just sent these in. These are called Superdomes. So what I'm going to do is, everybody knows my RWS Hobby pellets are the ones that I use a lot. And we're going to compare these two. We've got a side-by-side target up here which you're going to be looking at. And I'm going to use the Umarex 1022, the Ruger 1022. And with the Axion red dot sight, and hopefully I've got the sight adjusted a little bit more. I did another video here that you see that had a little bit more problem because I had changed the rails and what have you. Anyway, it's explained in that one, so don't worry about it now. What we're going to do is we're going to fire these. First I'm going to take 10 rounds of these Hobbies and shoot that, and then we'll see what then I'll have to reload, and then we'll fire the Superdome. So let's get around here and start shooting. Okay, the one on the left is going to be the Hobby pellets. Turn my sight on so that I got plenty of a red dot, and take safety off, load the first round, and we'll see what happens. Okay, from here, looks like my adjustments must have worked halfway decent. And I don't think I got another round in here. We'll take another shot. Let's see. I think that was it. Yeah, that's it. Alright, got it loaded up with the domes. Put the first round in and we'll see what happens. Should have been 10 rounds. Now I'll go get the targets and we'll see just what we got. I don't know if it's a pellet or maybe the gun just likes the one better or what the deal is, but you can see right here the Hobby pellets were more dead center than what we had over here. It was kind of out a little bit further. I fired the same way, with the first round being the single action and then everything else double action. Same over here, first round and then went around that way. They are all within that 3-inch on both of them, but to me, I don't know, I think the Hobbies actually outdid the Dome. And again, it may be in that particular gun, I don't know. In fact, just for the heck of it, I've got an Umarex Buckmark with me, pistol, and we'll shoot at this and see what happens with that. Same distance, we're shooting at about 10 meters because that's the air gun range is normal, and we'll just see what happens. Okay, again we're going to shoot these on the left. We're going to go with a Hobby and fire the first one here. Helps so it takes safety off, don't it? It's got a little further distance to go. We'll fire about 5 of those, like I did. Well, before we fired 10, we'll try 5 this time. Takes a little longer on one of these brake barrels. And you can hear it's taking longer to get there too. About 3, I guess. Be the 4th one. Okay, now we'll shoot some domes. Gonna go to the right. You're seeing this, I'm not. This pistol's hard to... Helps if you get the thing closed, you know. Yep, this is a bad pellet. I bent the skirt. You see a bent skirt, don't shoot it. Not sure where that one hit. Take one more here, and then we'll go get that. This one, we're gonna have to take another one after this. I may have damaged that one. This one's already damaged, I think. So we're gonna take another one. Want to give them all a fair shake. I don't know why that one was damaged in the can, but it seemed like it was. Well, go get the target and let's take a look. I've got the target, and the gun I was using is right here. For those of you that don't know, the Browning Buckmark, Umarex Browning Buckmark, but this has the actual Browning Buckmark sight on it, the reflex sight. So I was using that. I was waving around a little bit, and I'm sure if I'd have been firing closer, because this gun actually, to me, shoots a lot better if you're in about 7 yards, something like that. And you could tell. You'd hear it, you know, you'd fire it, and then it'd take a little while to get the target. But when you look at it, you know, it does look like it was doing pretty good, because I think some of this that got knocked out more is actually from the Browning Buckmark. And over in here, I think some of these center shots in here. So actually, it's, I don't know, it just like all air guns. One air gun can outperform with another one, and it's just that sort of a thing. Same way with just regular firearms. There's, you know, you use different ammunition, you're going to have a different ball game. That's all there is to it. I would say that you're going to be satisfied with both, and I'm going to show you a photo here of the two, what they look like, because the one is a dome and the other one, of course, is the regular wad cutter, which is the Hobby, and actually a favorite of mine. But I would not be opposed to using those domes. I think I'd do just as well. I'd like to see what it'd do with some of my other guns, but we're not going to spend the time doing that. I basically wanted to just see what sort of a thing we'd have. Now, as far as plinking goes, hey, both of those are going to hit the target plinking. You know, it just depends. If you're shooting at the empty CO2 cans like I did, or the cartridges like I did sometime back in another video, and like Doc McKay up in Canada does, then you're going to have to be a little bit more accurate. But otherwise, you know, again, that's not really these. Yes, the Hobbies drilled out the middle a little bit more, this in here, but again, they gun, whatever, I mean, I'm back there waving around with that pistol, so it's anything. But is, again, both of them, to me, they're good pellets. RWS pellets are good anyway. I like them. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.